Service to Purpose, day 25. The mission is you. And my name is Brooks Holland. And my gift is pulling the greatness from inside of you, because I know all of the crap and the self-sabotage and everything you're going to do to not see it yourself. And I know how the ego works. I'm laying here on the floor with my buddy Flops. And it's funny because for a couple days I was really enjoying these videos, and you think you got the hang of something. And today was just one of those days where I'm like, as you can see, it's dark out. And I'm just now, I was getting my workout in, and I was doing some of my breathing exercises here on the ground. And I'm doing this video because guess what? This laying on the ground is what it felt like today. And those days are going to happen, and you still get to change your relationship with that voice that's in your head. It's the voice in your head that wants to keep you safe from everything, but it's also keeps you safe from everything that you say that you logically want. So it'll give you a little bit of leeway, and let you think that you're getting someplace or you're doing something, and then like that's the guide. And the thing is, I've been feeling that feeling and having to, push through and have those conversations with that voice in my head. And just that voice in your head, it's not you, it's your ego. And so there's several things that you can do when the ego shows up. Changing your posture, moving, breathing, those things help. But I also have a conversation, and I go, that voice starts going, and I go, I know what you're trying to do, and you are not me, and I'm not playing that game anymore, but thank you anyway. So basically I have to acknowledge the ego. I have to acknowledge that it's there. I know what it's trying to do, which is keep me safe, but you are not me. The ego is not actually, it's not actually the thoughts in your head. It seems that way, but it's not actually you. It's separate, and its job is to keep you safe. So basically I'm letting it know, I'm acknowledging it, so I'm not trying to ignore it like it's not there, but then that allows me to shift and keep going. And hey, sometimes instead of being stuck in a tailspin for days, weeks, months, or years, now it happens from hours to, maybe part of a day. And what's really funny is my boy Flops here can tell, because he'll just put his paw, I'll be doing my breathing exercise, he'll just put his paw on my chest. It's like he can feel. I'll actually sit up. It's really flattering laying on your back, doing a video, right, buddy? But yeah, so this was a day where the video was tough, and it's pitch black outside, and it's getting close to 9 o'clock. I'm just now, getting my workout in, getting my breathing in, doing the things that I know to do. And believe it or not, I'm about 4 minutes into this video, and I actually feel better because I took the action. And it's not perfect. It's not a perfect action, but it's taking action nonetheless. And everyone talks about confidence, confidence, confidence. How do I get confidence? You get confidence by having consistency and courage. I could have not done this video, and I could have said, no one's going to care. There's hardly any views on the videos, on the most recent ones. But again, that's not why I'm doing this. Because the other thing was, I got a great comment, a message from somebody today saying these videos, actually 2 people. So there you go, doing these videos, 2 people had an impact. And one of those people, the thing they said is they'd started a YouTube channel, years ago. And it was actually the comparison is the Thief of Joy video that landed for them. And they'd stopped their YouTube channel because guess what? They were doing their channel, but there's always somebody with more. There's always somebody with more videos. There's always somebody with more reach. There's always somebody with more cars, more airplanes, more trips, pretty much more of about anything. And that's the thing, is the more won't make you, I won't even say happy, because really it's not about happiness. We can, we can go binge watch Netflix and be happy. We can go eat donuts and be happy. But what we really want is fulfillment. We want joy. We want fulfillment. We want freedom. And you can't be free when that voice in your head is running the show. It just can't happen. So this is where, it's not sexy, but it's doing the internal work. It's raising your level of awareness so that when those feelings come up, you can actually take a stand and shift them, as opposed to caving into them, which is something I did for good 25 years or so. And that's also in that process, which I didn't understand for the longest time, that has actually been one of my gifts with being a coach, because I've done everything. Like, do you ever wonder why like drug treatment centers are run by people that were addicts? Because they've been there, because they know every stinking trick in the book that an addict will try, because they were one. They know all the things they would say, do, and that's why. And so that's why the perfectionism, the procrastination, the not taking action, all those things, freaking PhD in that. They say 10,000 hours. Man, I don't even know. I can't even do the math on that. 25 years. That's way more than 10,000 hours. I mean, I'm straight up guru when it comes to self-sabotage. So I also know what that voice in the head, I know the actions, I know what's going to happen, and the things that are going to come up. And that's why hopefully, and not hopefully, because these videos are helping people, they're coming at people at the right time. And that's the whole point of this. This is service to purpose, from serving an identity, from serving others in front of ourselves, from serving from an empty cup. This is about filling up your cup. It's about finding your purpose. It's about pulling out and uncovering your greatness. And the mission is you. So you don't get to worry about anybody else. You get to focus on yourself, because that is where everything starts. So that's day 25. I don't know that there was, a super dialed in topic there, but that's just, real feelings and the things that are going to come up. I think a lot of people, or a lot of times, I'm not going to, it's not going to be perfect. I can't show that I'm having one of those days. Well, those days are going to come. And the crazy thing is I would say I used to not have these days very much at all. But that's the thing. As you get closer to your purpose, as you get closer, or even when you start operating in your purpose, the closer you start getting to what you're destined to do, your ego is going to want to keep you safe. Again, the brain is designed to survive and not to thrive. So, all these things that we say that we want, typically the ego is going to keep us safe from them. So the closer you get to that greatness, the more that voice is going to try to hold you back. And so hopefully these videos, doing the consistency with taking care of your body and everything like that, and the new level of awareness, will give you some tools so that you can keep plugging away, and so that you can spread your greatness and live your purpose and help others. So that's it. Day 25, service to purpose. The mission is you, in the books. Doesn't matter how the day's going. I'll be back tomorrow for day 26. Have a great one.